죽여가지고 쌈 넣어가지고 막걸리에다 김 얹고 싸먹는 게
would actually have set her back.
저쪽 비서 한 명 더 있었잖아.
그 예전에 저희가 이제 남북시장에 메인
그 학교에서 학교 다니는
物のないようご注意ください。また、お降りになった後、手荷物が本人のものであるか必ずご確認の上お持ち帰りください。またのご利用をお待ちしております。お降りになるまではシートベルトを必ず着用してください。
and drinking oil or bottled water.
In case of cabin decompression, oxygen masks will drop. Pull the mask and cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Then adjust the elastic strap. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor to have you with us today. We have landed at our destination, Osaka Kansai International Airport. Please remain seated until the captain comes up with the sign.